Hello my little makeup lovers, and welcome back to Makeup Monday, where I review different makeup besides eyeshadows. Sorry, I think I'm way too close to the camera. Whoa. So today we are going to review, now this product's been out for a while, so it's not like a brand new product, but maybe you guys haven't seen it or have been looking at it and thought about buying it, unsure, all that. So this is the Laura Geller. This is the Cover Lock Cream Foundation. Now, let me read you about this. It has a pukey shade range. There are only 9 shades. That is it. And I'm gonna try to show it to you, the shade range, at the end or somewhere in between here. So it retails for $38, so it's not the most expensive foundation, but for a 9 shade range, it's kind of pukey. So this is what it says. It is a full coverage. This is a vitamin-enriched formula, blends away discoloration, scars, even tattoos, while locking out aging pollutants, jeez, Allison, and environmental stressors for an all-day flawless coverage. We'll see. So when I went to Ulta to get this, I had the lady there help me pick out a color. So this is the second from the lightest. This is in Fair. Let me show you what color this is in Fair. This is the color in Fair. Hold on one second here. Let me do something. So this is in Fair. Not very good. So, okay, on one side of my face, I'm going to do a brush, and on this side, I'm going to do foundation. So, it says to start off really light using this, meaning don't put a lot of product on. Because I think this product is very, goes a long way. So, let's just start off with barely any on, and we'll go from there. And my handy dandy little mirror that I have right here. And yes, you guys are in my typical location now, downstairs. I prime my face as usual. And I cleaned my brush last night, so any discoloration you see on it is just that. It's not any products. So I wanted to have a clean brush for in the morning. Wow. Let me see if I can adjust this. Let me get that, my fancy lamp. Now look at the difference on. Now look at the difference. Now from this side to this side. And I barely put any down. Any. So when they talk about using minimal product, use minimal product on this. And it covered up that red spot pretty good. So for one little dab on my finger, gave me light to light medium coverage. So let's do the same on this side. I think I put too much on this side. Well, we'll see. All right, now we're gonna use my sponge. This is my Morphe sponge that I finally got clean after I dipped it in eyeliner, I think. I don't even know what I did to this poor little sponge. I'm gonna tell you what, this product is very thick. It's a cream product, and it is very, very, very thick. So I can imagine it would cover tattoos. And I don't know, I just went in there. I didn't say I don't have a lot of scarring on my face or anything like that to cover up. All I said to the lady was, you know, I'm looking for a new foundation. I didn't say I was testing foundations or anything on a channel, but I was looking for a new foundation that would go along with, you know, my skin type, which is normal. And, but you know, getting older, And this is what she came up with. Now, I think it's pretty good. I actually think a sponge is the best way to go with this. I think a sponge will give you better coverage. I think this side is a little bit more coverage than this side. I'm hoping, as you guys can see on the camera, that it's a little pale, but in person, when I'm looking at it in person, it's not as pale. So, all right, let's get a little bit more. Let's see how much I can build it up. Now, I'm not a full coverage kind of girl, but with this, I believe you could get a full coverage. So, but let me see if I can build it up just a little bit more. Now, that was probably too much, Allison, you big goofball. All right, and don't forget to get underneath your chin, girls and guys. We don't need that little line going right here. Oh my gosh, I used to. When I lived in Las Vegas a long time ago, there was a woman who worked there. And believe me, she thought she was all that and 5 bags of chips, okay? She would come to work every day because she worked in the office. She wasn't a tech or anything. And she worked in the office, and she would come to work every day. I mean, made up. Like she was going to the club every day. You know why I think she did it? I think she was after a doctor. I really do. So I think she was trying to find herself a rich husband. So she was making sure she was looking good every day. But she always came in and she never took her foundation any further than that. So literally it was like this. It looked horrible. But she was kind of snotty, so I didn't tell her. You know what? You're going to be snotty to me? You can wear your foundation looking poopy. Yeah, there you go. That's my meanness coming out. Besides that, she never wanted to talk to me. I was a lowly tech. She worked in the front office. So, I let her be goofy looking. I tell ya, I'm mean when I need to be. If you're going to be mean to me, I'm not going to tell you your foundation isn't blended in somewhere. Okay. Honestly, I'm liking this. Again, if you wanted to, you could build this up to be even fuller coverage, but I know I still see that red spot. But if, for me personally, if I keep putting foundation down to try to cover up certain areas, for me, it's just gonna start looking cakey. Now, if that's not the case for you, I'm sure you could put another layer down and get a fuller coverage than myself. But medium coverage for me is usually where I like to be at. But I can tell with this foundation, you could totally do fuller coverage. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and put some concealer on and then come back and show you what that's looking like. And then I'm gonna take you out through my day and show you how this is holding up. So let me get some concealer on and then I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back. I got my concealer on. Concealers that I used is I used my Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and this is in Fair Light, and I just kind of use that in my more red areas here, and I also put a little bit under my eyes, and then I backed it up with my Age Rewind from Maybelline, and this one is in also Fair, and then kind of for the outer area, kind of the jowls area, I like to put it a little bit lighter here and here and here, and then I use my Born This Way concealer. I don't love this. This is in Swan, so I tend to use this very lightly. So this foundation, so far, I think could work for everybody. Now, I think this could work for oily skin, because I think this can be of a more matte product, and I also think this could work for more drier skin, as long as you use the correct products underneath it, like a good moisturizer and a good setting spray to add that dewiness. So all in all, so far, I know I've been wearing this all of 15 minutes, But from what I'm getting from wearing this right now, sorry, my other cat, is that it is a good product possibly for everybody. But we shall see at the end of the day if I change my mind. So it's about noon here. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face and all that good stuff. And then, yeah, I'll take you along on my day and we'll see how this is holding up. Okay? All right, I'll be back. Okay guys, it is about 2:20, so almost 2:30, so it's been on about 2.5 hours now, and this is in obviously as much daylight as I'm gonna get in Michigan right now in December, but looking pretty good. I'm not 100% happy. I don't know if you can see, but it's a little cakey kind of in this area. I can't say this. In this area right here, but that might be my fault because maybe I applied it a little too much. Remember, I got a little too much on my finger, so that could be me. I think this is a foundation where you need to apply it in stages, like put a little bit on, put a little bit on, put a little bit on. Yeah, I'm vlogging in public and it seems awfully weird. So that is what's going on, and I used my Emerald Obsession from Huda Beauty on my eyes. And no, I didn't do the video of that. I just kind of whipped that on real quick today because I have an impatient man with me in my day, so good times. And then I forgot to do my eyebrows, which really stinks, but there you go. So far so good. I'm liking it, and I will check in with you guys later on. Okay, bye-bye. Hello makeup lovers, it's about 6:30, so the makeup's been on for 6.5 hours now, and it's okay. I don't hate it, I don't love it. It is getting a little cakey in this area right here where my glasses sit, and it has worn off a little bit around my mouth, but I have been eating and wiping my mouth with my napkin and all that good stuff. So obviously my lipstick is done, and to be transparent, I went jean shopping today, and as any woman knows, sometimes jean shopping is a sweaty business. So, but I did manage to find a few pairs that are actually pretty doggone cute. So, what do we think? I think it's looking okay. It's holding up okay. Now, if I was just wearing this makeup, I would do a touch-up, you know, and spray my face and all that good stuff. But since I'm trying to kind of do a impression on it on its own, it's okay, you know. I'm gonna hold off final judgments until the end of the evening here. So give me a couple more hours and we'll see what's going on. So I will be back to talk to you some more. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's probably about 9:15 my time. Oh, my hair's driving me insane today. So let me tell you my final thoughts on the Laura Geller foundation. It's okay. I think this product is more for oily skin people than more drier skin or aging skin folks. I have found in the last couple hours that it has become more cakey, specifically kind of in this area here. My forehead's fine. It's just in this area right here, and it's also started to kind of come off in this area right here too. But the worst offender for me is it just being cakey kind of in this area right here. And probably in the last 30 minutes, I've just been like, oh, I just wanted to get this off, which is not a good sign for me for a foundation. I like a foundation where, you know, you don't even notice you have it on for the day and it just feels so good and all that. This was fine like 2:30, 3, 4 o'clock, 4 hours after it's been on, it was fine. But the last hour, I have noticed it a little bit more. So I bought it. I've had it now too long probably to take it back to Ulta. So what I'm going to probably do is use it with more of a moisturizing foundation, like my Bye Bye foundation and stuff like that that has a little bit more moisture to it than this. This is a little too dry for me. But again, I think this product would be perfect for oily skin and even just normal skin. But if you're getting a little bit more drier and, like I said, aging, I don't think this is going to be your favorite foundation in the world. Now again, if you want to go to Ulta or Sephora and get like a little sample and kind of see for yourself if you like it, do that too. But I would suggest doing that first if you are more drier skin or aging skin than just going out and buying the whole product. And also the shade range really stinks. 9 is not good. You need more shade range than what they have. So just my thoughts. Do I think it's worth the $38? I personally do not think it's worth the $38. If this was a drugstore one that I paid $12 for, I'd still be like, buy it if you want. But for $38, if you are not oily skinned, I do not feel like this is the product for you. So I hope this review was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this. If you guys aren't, please let me know. Please say, this foundation review stuff isn't for us, Allison. Just stick with eyeshadow. But I'm enjoying branching out and doing other things. So, okay, I think that's it. I'm going to get this edited. My editing is like trying to cut out the parts where my cat, you know, trying to knock over the stand or something like that. She's laying right next to me right now. And let me show you Boo Boo Kitty. This is Cordy. This is Cordy. She's a sweetie. And yeah, that's it. So you guys have a really good night, and I will see you guys again soon. All right.